Hey everybody, Lady Cheryl here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I hope you'll see something in the video that you would like, and perhaps maybe you want to subscribe or share my video. I'm in Mesquite, Texas, Garden Zone 8A, and we are experiencing a heat wave. From now until August the 4th, it is predicted that we're going to have triple-digit temperatures. So during this time, I don't do any pruning, any fertilization. I just harvest my food and water them. And I'm working on another little project, and I'll show you what that is and how I do it early in the morning. Okay, let's get started. Good morning, guys. It is July 20th, and on my birthday, July 4th, I shared with you my children brought me these two garden beds, but it was too hot to put anything in them right now. So let me show you what I'm getting ready to do. Over there is my green stalks. I'm currently growing some onions, and I had Tiny Tim tomatoes where the onions are growing, and then I put some black-eyed peas around the bottom. But now that I'm really familiar with what I can grow in this heat in the green stalks, I'm going to move those two layers back behind the 3 layers. And so I pulled up my Tiny Tim dwarf cherry tomatoes, and this is where I put them, right here. And this garden sticks around the garden that I can find, and then eventually I will put potty mix. I'm going to add leaves, grass clippings, all of the green matter around the garden that I pull up, and add it with some used potty mix, and then on top new potty mix, and it's going to turn to rich soil. This practice is called composting in place. Let me show you what I think I'm going to do with these 2 garden beds. I'm not absolutely sure yet, but this is what I think I'm going to do because I'm apt to change my mind. Right here where you see the Chandler strawberries dying back, have no fear. In those 2 containers, that little brown container and this big extra large Keter bed, those strawberries will come back. I grow them every year, and when it gets over 100 degrees, they die back, and when it cools off, they come back vigorously. But I think I'm going to take the strawberries in this container and this container and put it in one of the garden beds. And then right over here, let me walk over here, where I have a 100 sweet tomato plant struggling and a Roma plant struggling, but it's putting on flowers and it's putting on fruit. So I'm going to keep these 2 mature tomato plants growing in this Keter extra large elevated raised garden bed that I took the legs off. I'm pretty sure I'm going to put one of the new raised garden beds right here. This way I don't have to be bending my back and straining my muscles. And guys, this is why I don't like to hold on to tomato plants in the heat, because you start having a lot of problems with them. And most of them are pulled up except for the 2 over here, and they are putting on a few flowers. I'll keep them another month or so when it's time to transplant the tomatoes that I grew from seeds upstairs in my bedroom, and then I brought out here. And I showed you that in the video. But you can see these flowers are indicative that they can produce some fruit. So we're gonna wait and see. Because I haven't been fertilizing for over a month, I am going to harvest some eggplants. Now they're not going to be as big as the ones that I usually harvest, but that's okay. They still taste good. Come on, Brian, let's go over here. So you got this right here, Brian? I want them to see that I'm harvesting this Black Beauty eggplant. And I don't know why I keep forgetting to bring my you know what I'm trying to say, my cutters. Mm-hmm. Okay, you want to take this one? And because your uncle is coming over to get that today. Okay, Brian, it's over here. See this one? You got it? Did you get it, Brian?
Yes.
It's a little heat stressed. Okay. I actually took the stem off of there, but it's okay. What do you think?
It looks pretty good.
Okay, so I saw another one when I was out here watering earlier. It's some small ones, but it's one that's ready to be harvested. And you can see right here the leaves, the stress in the plants. Do you see one? Another big one?
No, not really.
Okay, well, let's get some of these peppers over here. My new favorite pepper. They're turning red. They're sweet peppers. I'll put the name in. It starts with an M. Okay, so let's see if we can get some okra while we're over here. Let's see, none over here. Come on back this way. We'll have another row of okra all along in here. Yeah, step back, sweetie. Right here. You see this one? Stop. I harvested okra this morning, but these two will be too big by tomorrow morning. Looking to see if I see anything else. And I think that's about it. The rest of them are small. Okay. Thanks, Brian. I hope this video has inspired you in some small way. If you did, please subscribe, like the video, and share it. Thank you all so much for watching. You know that I love you, and God loves you too. Bye now.